Jake, first of all, I just want to welcome you here to Los Angeles. Laker fans really excited to have you part of the purple and gold. Here you are going into your fourth year, and you get a choice on where you want to play. Take us through that process and why you ended up with the Lakers.
Yeah, I was pretty much just going for the team where I felt I would best fit, just with the roster currently, and as looking into the future, as far as player development goes, where I can grow best as a player. And the Lakers is the Lakers. Like, there's not much to say. They got great players here, LeBron and Luka, and just being able to play side by side with them and learn a lot of things from them, and just being able to complement them as the players that they are. And I think this was the best choice, and I'm so excited to be here.
When you were going through this process and you're talking to your family, your agent, your trusted team, how did you prioritize where you would go? Like, what was most important to you?
Kind of just fit, like where I best thought, like I said, where my role was going to be valued, and where I thought I could best benefit the team. And again, this was the spot. I'm playing with guys like I said, Luka and LeBron, that see the court so much differently than a lot of guys in the NBA. And I think I complement those type of players, those high IQ guys, just being able to space the floor, cutting. I feel like I'm just going to get so many easy buckets playing with these guys.
I was going to just ask you too, have you envisioned what that looks like running up and down the court with LeBron James and Luka Doncic and just getting those wide open looks?
I think they're going to make my life easy. I think they have so much gravitational pull on the court, and I'm just going to have wide open threes or wide open layups.
Last year, you saw your numbers go up, your production go up, opportunities as well. Where did you see the biggest growth in your game?
I think defensively. I think that's been my main focus since I got to the NBA, because my rookie year I was the guy where playing against Luka, even he's the one calling me up trying to get me switched onto him. So I take pride in my defense now, especially, and taking the toughest matchup on or anything like that. I take pride in it.
You're 23 years old, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 23. LeBron's going into year 23. You're playing with one of the all-time greats. What do you hope to soak up from him? What do you hope to learn?
Anything and everything I can. I plan to ask him a lot of questions. Whenever I'm on teams that have vets like that, I like to ask them a lot of questions, not even just about basketball, but what they're doing off the court to help benefit them on the court. And he's the guy to ask in this league. So very excited to be playing alongside him.
What kind of insight can you give us on some of the conversations you had with JJ when you first got here?
Yeah, we were kind of just talking about my role on the team, what he sees me, where he sees me on the court. He knows I'm a high IQ player, can shoot the ball. He knows that I can complement the players like Luka and LeBron very well. And then also on that defensive side, just being able to take that matchup, because like I said, I think that's really an area where I've grown a lot.
All right, we're excited to have you. Welcome.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, Deandre, listen, you're only 26 years old, but you are a veteran in this league now. But this is your first opportunity to say, this is where I want to play. Take me through that process and why you landed on the Lakers.
Lakers speak for itself with the winning legacy it has, and the players that walked through here and played for this organization and represent them the best way on the court and off the court. And it's hard to deny and not see that. Me finally being a part of the free agency really helped me embrace, all the teams that are interested, and just start to see and learn this thing the correct way. And I just felt like Laker Nation was the best fit, just the legacy and how you guys are just the best organization in sports history. So why not? And I really want to, get back to the person I was and just contribute the best way I can to fit in.
Did it feel good to have a lot of teams value you and want you to play for them?
Yes, because the media can be misleading, and when you work hard and you finally get under the wraps, and it comes down to business. I really felt, I felt appreciated, that my hard work, it might not be in some wins on the organizations I was, but individually, it was valued.
So when you're choosing where to go and you land on the Lakers, how do you prioritize it? Is it fit? Is it opportunity, winning, all that kind of stuff?
It's just winning. Winning. Does the organization want to win now? And that's what the Lakers want. They want it all. And that's me as well. And, feel like this is another opportunity that I got, but at the same time, I've never been in a situation like this in my life. And it's the best, to be honest, from where I've been through the league, the years I've been in this league, and the players they have here. there's no excuse really, just to play hard and have fun.
I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like you're going to get asked that a lot. I mean, a chance to play with Luka Doncic from your draft class, we'll get to him in a moment, and LeBron James, all-time great. Did that weigh in, of course, to your decision?
That one of the best playmakers in the game, him and Luka, and they both are once-in-a-generational players in their own lifetime, and we see it and we know it, and just me being a part of their team and wanting what they want me to do and just finishing, listening to JJ and listening to Rob and just understanding where I fit and just playing it hard just playing super hard in my role. I know I will succeed because this is a winning legacy at the end of the day.
How important and how much can you share about the relationship with you and Luka? Same draft class, Bill Duffy, of course, the same age, and now here you are, picks number 1 and 3 on the same team. But I know that relationship's important to you off the court.
It is definitely off the court, and honestly, being with Luka, our times of coming through the draft and getting to know him, he's super humble, and he's very funny as well, and we became super competitors coming up through this league, and it got to where he gave me a mean Game 7. And,
some battles.
Some battles is correct, and just honestly, just seeing him, how he took over the league, and here I am joining this team is, it's a journey, and all I can do is see him. First thing, I'm probably just smiling and laughing, but know that it's business at the end of the day, and we're here for one thing, and that's win the championship. And I just want to show Laker Nation that they're getting the best of me, and I'm not taking this for granted.
I mean, listen, Laker Nation knows your game. Of course, we remember that playoff series. You were so great. You went to the NBA Finals. You've done a lot in this league. You average a double-double. How motivated are you, though? Do you still feel like you have stuff to prove?
I have so much to prove. Like you say, I'm only 26. Dudes like Luka, my age, 26, that done took over the world and turned this league inside out. And I have so much room to improve. But I am a student of the game. I am coachable. Whatever LeBron, Luka, and Rob and JJ wants me to do, that's what I do. And I'm playing hard for Laker Nation.
You know what? What I learned about you, which is super cool, is your relationship with Shaq.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a statue, he's got the jersey.
Yeah. I've been on his wing since I was 15, 16, playing for the EYBL team in California. And, just being friends with his son. And we grew up together. That's why he's a brother to me. And, just having that relationship and, going through the Suns and playing in the playoffs, getting the chance to speak to Shaq and all those guys like Charles and them, it was just really a uncle moment, nephew and uncle moment that, things he's seen out there, that's how he'd speak to me after the games in the EYBL and things like that, and just bring back a humbling experience, and I'm trying to get back to that.
That's super cool that you shared that with us, and it kind of leads me to my next thing. Listen, you've been in the NBA Finals. You've had tons of moments in this league, but you're going to put on that purple and gold on opening night and all the great centers that have come before you. What do you think those emotions will be like?
Honestly, I just know I have a lot to prove, and there's a lot to show, but I just really want to show Laker Nation that I'm here to win. It's forget about me. I'm just here to win.
Love that. Hey, we're happy to have you, man.
I truly appreciate that.